The four red lights come on, we wait for them to go out, they go away now. It's a good start from Corey Stainer off the front row of the grid. Who's going to lead down towards the first corner? Harvey Claridge has got the inside line and takes the lead very well. So Harvey Claridge leads the way from Corey Stainer. Third place is Callum Beach. Fourth is Jeremy Knight by the looks of things. What a surprise there. Jeremy Knight got an absolute belter of a start. Casey O'Gorman into fifth place. Brodie Crockford and Scott Ogden unfortunately have gone backwards off the start. They're down, languishing in and amongst the latter points paying positions within this race so far. But it is Harvey Claridge with the whole shot on that opening lap there, Andy. Up the inside for Horn though, on Ian Schofield. So Zeta Chemicals ahead of Investchem, but Investchem of Schofield tries to fight back, but just no way through there. Andrew Horn masterfully holds on to his lead as they come down, but it's still going on. This is absolutely incredible for the lead of the race. Ian Schofield up the inside. That's not a normal overtaking spot, but he's proven to be the exception to the rule. Absolutely brilliant from Schofield. Horn though immediately fighting back downhill into the braking zone, into the right-hander. Schofield just chops off Andrew Horn's nose. This is brilliant. Through the right-hander they go once again. The checker flag though is out, and it's going to be just by the skin of his teeth. It was Ian Schofield from Andrew Horn from Graham Hepburn in third. Going across the timeline into the first corner for the final time of asking, will Lee be able to find a way through? Will Chris Alcock in third place be able to launch a move? Or will Zander Mahoney be able to pick up the spoils if anything does indeed occur? It was Hollywood with the advantage. He had the fastest lap last time around, but it's Trunley with the track position. Will he be able to find a way through? It's going to be very interesting to find out. Into the left-hander on the middle sector of the lap they go. No way through for Lee Hollywood there. He has to hold on for a couple more corners if he's going to think about a move. Into the middle sector, the sweeping S-bends they go through now. Lee Hollywood's looking a bit of a move. He's trying to find a way through against Trundley, but he's not going to be able to find it through there. Single file through this right-hander, maybe into the turn 9 hairpin. He's going to try everything he can. He's braking as late as he dares as they go in towards turn 10. Will he find a way through? Will it present an opportunity? He tries to get the switch back out of the corner, but can't quite make it stick. Into the final couple of corners we go. It's going to be Bobby Trunley then. Very close to the line. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Bobby Trunley versus Lee Hollywood, and Lee Hollywood takes it to the line. Lee Hollywood gets it on the line ahead of Bobby Trunley by 0.2 of a second. My goodness me, Bobby Trunley. When he drove a valiant race, it was a brilliant effort, but it was not to be, unfortunately. So last lap for Sean Whittaker to try and make an advantage. He's looking at the inside into Christmas corner. Here's the number 12, but Annabelle Thomas breaks later, goes deeper into the corner, and is able to hold on. What a brilliant battle these two are having. Absolutely fantastic, but Sean Whittaker's made an absolute barnstormer of an exit down into Ashby's, but got nowhere to use it, unfortunately. He's running out of time. Into Parker they go. Meanwhile, the leader, Dane Blackburn, is coming in towards the final sector, but let's see how Sean Whittaker and Annabelle Thomas is going to go. Annabelle just ahead of Sean at the moment. Final opportunity really for Sean to be able to take an advantage into the boot, but no way through for him there. Meanwhile, out of the final corner comes Dane Blackburn, and it's a victory, a dominant victory for Dane Blackburn. The first race of the weekend goes to him. Second place is going to be Annabelle Thomas. Third place, Sean Whittaker. A very hard-fought battle. Through the right-hander they go onto the straight, and it looks like we could have Dave Layshon thinking about a little bit of a move as well. Willis takes the lead from O'Sullivan. Layshon has a little bit of a look up the inside of Mike O'Sullivan, but no way through there. O'Sullivan using just the limits of track, and Howell has got himself ahead of Paige Lindenberg at the moment, or has he? Yes, he has indeed, and it looks like there's the Alfa Romeo of Rigard Funsale, I should say, sitting in there as well. He's in about 6th position so far. Absolutely incredible racing through the field. There is Funsale at the back of that group just going through the shot, and 3 cars battling for the top 3 positions at the moment, all in the F category, of course. It's Mike O'Sullivan who leads the way from Quentin Willis, or is it going to be Howell? Is David Howell at the inside? Yes, he is, and he's into 2nd place in the 180. Brilliant overtake there from the gold and red machine. Dave Layshon just holding on to 4th place, and he's having to attack and defend at the same time. And it looks like Howell's going to take the lead from Mike O'Sullivan up the inside. An inspired move from the 180 there. He gets himself out in front. O'Sullivan will not like that at all, and he'll try his hardest in the latter stages of this race to retake the lead. Will he be able to find the time and have the opportunity to be able to do so? Through the right-hander they go, the stadium section, the crowd's on their feet. We wait for the 4 red lights to come on. The final race of the day, the Mini F1 Sidecar Race 3 at Red Lodge is underway, and a great start once again for Team Williams. and Stainer Racing have nowhere to go but the outside for turn 1, and don't manage to take the lead from Team Williams through turn 2. This is where they took it back last time. They're side by side through the right-hander, but no way through. They're going to be side by side down the back straight for the lead of the race, and Stainer Racing try and pull around the outside, but no way through around there. Or are they going to do it? They are! Unbelievable! Stainer Racing on the number 17 around the outside through the hairpin. They're going to have the right-hander, but they have to back out of it eventually. That looks so promising for such a long time, but it is Team Williams then who lead the way from Stainer Racing in P2. Then it is going to be Qualters in position number 3. Ems Racing to hold on to 4th place at the moment, and then it will be, amazingly, Ben Brunt and his team have made an absolute belter of a getaway by the looks of things. They're up into 4th position on the opening lap. Hosker Racing on the number 127 in P5. Ibbotson in, Hosker Racing in 6th place. Ibbotson in 7th, and Parker Racing rounding out proceedings there inside 8th place. But the top 2 still going absolutely hammer and tong. Team Williams versus Team Stainer. Into the far end of the circuit, then into the sweeping right-hander we go, and this is where we've seen Stainer be very strong down the straight. They're going to be side by side almost for the lead of the race. Stainer look around the outside into the final corner. Danny Stainer breaks late, around the outside he goes, gets the move done and dusted. So Stainer Racing take the lead of the race in the Mini F1 Sidecar Championship. But Howell still leading the way from Mike O'Sullivan as they come across the line, and Dave Lashon off at the final corner. What a disaster there for Dave Lashon, the 225 in spectacular style, going straight across the grass and having to avoiding action to get himself back onto the circuit. O'Sullivan looking up the inside of Howell at the moment, through the right-hander. They'll come down onto the back straight, of course, and then through into this sweeping right-hander now. Absolutely incredible part of the lap, and so quick in these very, very speedy production-based machines. The Marlborough Crane High race proving to be as enthralling as ever. Through the right-hander they go. Crowd still watching on. Will Howell be able to hold on against Mike O'Sullivan? Around the final corner he comes, the 180 machine. Mike O'Sullivan tries his best, but the second race is going to go to David Howell in the 180. Paige Lindenberg held on for second, and Rigard Funsale was in third. And then they point towards the lighting gantry. Race 1 of Pit Bike Open is go, go, go! Oh my goodness! What a contact there! Contact from TJ Toms into the back wheel of Fraser Rogers. They're both okay and still all right. They're still on the bikes as well, amazing. I can't believe how they managed to do that. Fraser still leads in towards turn 1, but TJ has lost an absolute monster full of time following that. I really thought one of them would come off a bit worse for wear, but what an unbelievable start. But Fraser still leads the way, ahead of Spud Nesbitt, ahead of Martin Glossop. Then it comes, by the looks of things, Richard Holmes-Williams in 4th place. Meanwhile, 3rd place is up for grabs. Munro between Harris on the outside into the final corner, tries to get the switch back. Here comes the 3rd place man though of Munro. He manages to hold on into the first corner, incredibly close between the two, but here comes Harris. They're going to be side by side into turn 3 nearly. No, he has to back out of it at the last minute to Sam Harris. Will he try and find a way through into the next corner, into turn 4? He can't quite get the exit through there. It's incredibly close for the final podium position on the rostrum here at the TW Steel Daytona DMAX 2016 Championship at Tamworth. My goodness me, it's going to be very, very close for that final podium position, but it looks like the race victory is just about going to go the way of Thomas Zaustovich. Just a few more corners for the Polish driver to negotiate, and separating him from victory into turn 11 and then into turn 12 goes Thomas Zaustovich. It's going to be 4 out of 4 victory today for the Polish driver. 2 arms in the air. He is very, very happy. Thomas Zaustovich takes the checkered flag ahead of Lee Whitney. A valiant effort from Lee Whitney, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately. And into the final corner, it's going to be Chris Munro, who's surely going to get the podium. Yes, he will. It's a podium for Chris Munro, and he's on top in the super heavy category as well. Sam Harris has to settle for 4th position in that race.